Hello, greetings to my dear students. First of all, happy Teachers Day to all the teachers, those who are watching this video. And thanks to all my dear students, those who have wished happy Teachers Day to me. Okay, my dear students, this video, on this special occasion, on this day, we are going to see about one great mathematics teacher, my dear students. It's Teachers Day tribute for the greatest mathematics teacher. Let's see who is that maths teacher, my dear students. And the maths teacher is Srinivasa Ramanujan, sir. You might think, my dear students, sir, you have mistaken, I think. He is the pure mathematician. He is not a mathematics teacher, sir. The same doubt for so many students, for so many of the people, it might rise, my dear students. But actually, he was the teacher, my dear students. He started teaching at the age of 11. Yes, my dear students, you heard it right. At the age of 11, he started teaching to the advanced level mathematics students, to the BA mathematics students. In those days, in 18th century, they call every degree as the BA only, my dear students. Then only it converted into BSc. For science and all, BSc. For arts group, it is BA. But in those days, in 18th century, they call it as BA mathematics, BA physics only, my dear students. So he taught to the advanced level students, my dear students, because at the age of 11, he completed this book, my dear students, Advanced Trigonometry by S.L. Lone. He finished the entire book in one night, my dear students. Actually, this was an interesting story. In Kumbakonam, he was raised in Kumbakonam, my dear students, the city called Kumbakonam. There he was staying, his home was near to the Government Arts College of Kumbakonam. So many students used to come from other cities to study in that college. So they allowed some of the students to stay in their home, my dear students, because his family is facing so much poverty. To reduce that poverty burden, they allowed some of the college degree level students, my dear students, to stay in their home. On that time, fortunately, Ramanujan have seen their Advanced Trigonometry by S.L. Lone book, my dear students, and he asked him, brother, please give me this book. I'll read and I'll return it to you as much as fast as I can. Like that he asked. They both laughed. Him, boy, what you are at your age, everyone wants to see, everyone wants to play, everyone wants to read the books which have so many images. You are asking mathematics book in that nothing is there. Even images won't be there. Everything is black and white. It's just mathematical theorems. Even we can't understand what is over there. How you can read? It's okay, bro. You give me, let me see. Like that, he brought that book and he was studied for the whole night, my dear students. It was very interesting to him. In the next day, on the next day, they are asking, please give us our book, we want it. On the time, one guy asked, have you studied, have you seen all the pages? Yes, bro, I have studied, I have finished full book. They both shocked. Hey, are you kidding? Even I can't understand anything in that book. You are saying you finished everything. Yes, bro, I finished. If you want, ask me anything, ask. Like that he said. And they are also asking one question, and he is the legendary mathematician, right, my dear friends? Genius mind. He replied to that answer in very simple way. Even they got confused, shocked. Ramanujan rocked. They both shocked, my dear students. So actually it's the movie clip. I can't find those images, my dear students. If you want to see this movie, please go and watch it. Actually this is in Tamil language, but subtitle is over there so that you can watch it, my dear students. So this is how his teaching career have started, my dear students. At this age and all, he have no issues in mathematics as well as in his personal life. Everything was so good. Till his schooling, my dear students, he was an extraordinary student. He got so much scholarships. He got so much award. He was the extraordinary student. He was the pet student for all the teachers. Every teachers liked him. Such a wonderful person, my dear students. Still schooling, still 10th standard. When he entered into the college, the headache started. Let me tell you, my dear students, the depressed life started, my dear students, for him at the age of 15 itself, my dear students. That's the hardest story. Why, sir? Why it's the very hard thing for everyone used to enjoy in college days, but you are saying vice versa? Why he was not enjoyed, he was so depressed? Because, my dear students, he was selected that in Kumbakonam college itself, my dear students, near to his home, so there was no issue. There were no issue, my dear students. Second thing, he got the scholarship, 100% scholarship, my dear students. So their parents no need to spend any amount for his studies. Everything is their control. According to financially, they have the freedom to study there, my dear students. But the rule is you have to score good marks. Your overall percentage have to be good. Otherwise, that scholarship will be stopped. Then you have to pay your own amount, my dear students. This is the rule. But after joining the college, he was extremely motivated, extremely super excited to study only mathematics. That is the sad story. Why, sir? Because of the super motivation to study mathematics, the great interest in mathematics, he stopped studying other subjects like English, Sanskrit, physiology, all the other history subjects. Yes, my students, one paper allied and all will be there. So everything he failed. Only in mathematics. In mathematics, if the exam hours is 3 hours, he will finish within 1.5 hours and he will score 100 marks. But he failed in all other subjects. So they stopped the scholarship, my dear students. So he left that college and his parents also scolded him like a hell. So he ran away from their home for 1 month, my dear students. After 1 month, he again came back to their home. Then he joined in Pachaiyappa's college. It's quite far from his hometown, from his home, which is there in Madras town, my dear students. On the time, it is Madras Providence. There he joined. There also his health becomes so weak. He can't have the good food over there, my dear students. That hostel food over there is not good for him. That his health condition became very bad, so he again left the college. Now he twice left the college. Intermediate, he failed, literally, which means he failed. Now what happened? Again, his parents are saying, at least prepare for FA exam. FA exam means, my dear students, Fellow of Arts exam. If you have cleared those exams, you will get a job in British organizations, my dear students. Nowadays, the people are preparing for government organizations, right, my dear students? Once if we get the government job, our life is settled. We no need to worry about anything. Our life over here is permanent. Like that they are saying. In the same way, in those days also, many of them try to work there in British organizations, my dear students, because of the salary as well as the recognition, my dear students. They have some prestigious work over there. So everyone used to prepare for this Fellow of Arts exam, my dear students. He also prepared for that. Again, he failed twice here also. Now he become totally frustrated guy. He just finished the school and he don't have the FA degree. He left the college and he continued to pursue independent research, my dear students. So he started seeing so many mathematicians, individual mathematicians who can help them. He started his journey with his professors itself. They guided him to see him. Like that, the chain went, my dear students. Now we are going to see all the British people, all the our people, his mathematics teachers, professors, those who were helped him to grow, to achieve that goal, my dear students. The greatest achievement of that FRS BA degree from Cambridge University. Everything we are going to see now, my dear students. So the first professor is Professor Singaravelu Mudaliar, my dear students, the mathematics professor at Pachaiyappa's college. He helped him lot in his studies as well as in his personal life, my dear students. The second professor, British professor, my dear students, Edward B. Rose. They also call it as Edward Burns Rose, my dear students. He worked in Madras Christian College. He also helped Ramanujan. He showed the perfect pathway to whom you have to meet and how you have to approach. Everything he said, my dear students. Sometimes whenever he went to London, there also he explained there is one great mathematician over there in India, and he is the really the pure mathematician. Like that, he said so many things about the Ramanujan, my dear students. Then the very important person in Ramanujan's life is V. Ramaswamy Aiyer, my dear students. He is also the civil servant. He only founded the Indian Mathematical Society. Okay, so he have some very good knowledge in mathematics, my dear students. He is also the next level mathematician. He is also the civil servant. That means he is very good educationalist. He studied so well. So once Ramanujan met him, he asked for give me any kind of job. On the time he said, no, you are the pure mathematician. You are extremely motivated mathematician. Don't do a simple work over here. I will recommend you to my friends over there in Madras, my dear students. So you go and meet my friend Ramachandra Rao in Nellore. He is the district collector. He can help you with good work, money, everything. So he went and met Ramachandra Rao. Everyone have that first impression is the best impression, my dear students. In his first impression, Ramanujan was like a madman. Yes, my dear students, he thought because he didn't have proper food, he don't have proper clothes, because he was so much poverty. He don't have any kind of money for food itself, my dear students. Then how he can wear a good clothes, everything? So he don't. So he was saying, what is he? Is he a mathematician? Is he a genius? No way. Like that, he had a thought and he said, you go away from here. Like that, he said at the first meeting, my dear students. Just Ramanujan kept his notebooks, theorems, and everything over there in his table, and he left. After one day, unfortunately or fortunately, he got through the Ramanujan's notebook. On the time, first time he saw the Ramanujan summation, my dear students, which is 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equals to minus 1 by 12. He was shocked. Hey, what is this crazy thing? If we sum the positive numbers, how it will give the negative integer, as well as he's telling fractional values. It is never ever it will come. Like that, he had a thought. Then he was saying, because Ramanujan gave a explanation to my dear students. After seeing that explanation, ooh, he's not a madman. He's the real mathematician. He's the genius mathematician. He felt sorry to himself. Then he called Ramanujan. So extremely sorry for that day. Now you please ask me whatever help you want. So he said, now I'm extremely starving for food, sir. Once if I get freedom from the starving of food, I focus only on mathematics world. I'll be so engaged in this mathematical world, my dear sir. So please help me for that. So he suddenly arranged. He said, I will give you money. I will scholarship you. You just do whatever the mathematical theorems. But he said, no, I want a job. Job is very important for me, sir. I don't want a direct money from you. He said, okay. Ramachandra Rao appointed him as a clerk, but it's the temporary job, my dear students, because all of a sudden he asked. So he arranged it to the temporary job over there, but he worked for 2-3 months. After that, he got an opportunity from Edgar William Middlemast. He is also the British professor, my dear students. He gave the recommendation letter to Sir Francis Spring. He was the Madras Port Trust chairman, my dear students. He also appointed Ramanujan as the chief clerk. He gave him good salary. So only Ramanujan shifted from that section to here, my dear students. He gave him 30 rupees. In those days, 30 rupees is like the huge amount, my dear students. So he gave him the work. At that time for Ramanujan, everything was going well. But life is totally uncertain to Ramanujan. One day, he always what he used to do, for some time they do their work, because their work is very simple, my dear students. After that, after finishing their work, he used to solve his mathematical theorems. One day, unfortunately, he kept his mathematical theorems in the record section and he gave it to him, gave it to Francis Spring. And he was saying, what is these things? He is also the mathematician, he was the civil engineer. So he knows some mathematical concepts, my dear students, not in depth. He was confused. Oh, something really this matters. And he went to Ramanujan. Who is Ramanujan? He is asked. And he replied, yes, I am Ramanujan. What happened? So what is this? He replied, yes, these are my mathematical theorems. So actually he wondered, you work in my company, you use my fan, my light, my table, everything I arranged to do office work, but you are doing your personal work. For that I have to pay. Do you think I am the mad? What you are thinking? I will fire you. Like that he scolded him a lot and he said, meet me tomorrow. And Ramanujan, for whole night he was crying because he brought his family, his mother, his wife, everyone over Madras. And in Madras, without job, it's very hard for people to live there. So next day he went to meet the Francis Spring and he really begging, so sorry, I'm extremely sorry, hereafter I don't do any other work apart from your work, sir, please help me. Like that he was begging. On the time Francis Spring, really he is the man, my dear students. He helped him lot. His help is great, my dear students, to achieve Ramanujan's that height. He helped him. Without him, I don't know how Ramanujan would have been survived. So he said next day, Mr. Ramanujan, you are the real and pure mathematician. I am extremely sorry for yesterday because I have gone through your notes and no one can understand this concept because these are extremely pure mathematicians, legendary mathematicians, only at least they can understand. So he said, I will arrange you one separate room, write the mathematical theorems, mathematical notes and send it to all the professors there in London. They can only understand your mathematical theorems and concepts, Ramanujan. So you please do that. That's what he said. And he said, I will do whatever help you want. I can do from Madras University and Middlemast is there. He is also do for you. Like that he encouraged him. He started. At very first moment, no one were responding, my dear students. And another one great person, Sir Gilbert Thomas Walker. He also helped Ramanujan to achieve his goal because he is the FRS, my dear students, Fellow of Royal Society, which means they can. This Fellow of Royal Society members, they have the contact to meet the royal people. The royal people, which means not only in wealth, my dear students, yeah, they are so wealthy also. Those who are highly knowledge are also there in FRS. So many mathematicians, scientists, physicists, everyone were there in FRS society member, my dear students. So then, our hero who brought Ramanujan, who guided Ramanujan to bring him to the next level, the growth, he only did so many things, my dear friends, because he is also an FRS. At last, one day, what happened? Ramanujan sent his 100 theorems to Professor Hardy and he was seeing that fortunately he opened the letter and he was seeing, at first moment he thought some other guy did this, just he replaced his name and he's the total fraud guy. Like that he thought. But in second letter, my dear students, Professor Hardy have written, I have a doubt whether you have solved all those theorems or some other people are helping you. Like that he asked. Then only all the people, Middlemast, Francis Spring, everyone said everything is discovered only by Ramanujan. So you can trust him. Then only he had a thought, okay, let me meet that guy. Then he arranged everything for Ramanujan to come back to London. To come to London, my dear students, to do mathematical research. Then he helped him a lot, not only him, my dear students, little Wood. Actually, what happens means Ramanujan had so many mathematical theories, my dear students. Everything comes in his mind, but he don't know how to prove those things. In those days, in 19th century, proof is very important, my dear students. Without proof, we can't say anything because everyone that On the time that mathematical society was there, they were asking proof. Without proof, how we can believe those theorems will exist or not? So they both, Professor Hardy and Littlewood, they both try to find the solutions, theorem proof for his mathematical concept, formulas, everything, my dear students. And at last, Ramanujan got the BA degree, Bachelor of Arts by Research degree, my dear students. It's the predecessor of the PhD degree. Before PhD, they will give this arts degree, my dear students, for his work on highly composite numbers. So for this work itself, they gave him this BA. They haven't kept any exam, nothing, my dear students. Only Bachelor of Arts for this work, highly composite work, highly composite numbers, my dear students. And here is our hero, Ramanujan sir. And as I said, life is uncertain, my dear students. Whenever he is growing, there was one struggle. Whenever he is growing little bit, there was a struggle. As when he was doing well in London, he got dysentery problem. Because of that, he became so weak. Then again, he returned back to India. After returned back, within 6 months, he passed away. That's his sad story, my dear students. Now, we all know Ramanujan only because of all those people, those who have helped him, my dear students, like Littlewood, Professor G.H. Hardy, and Thomas Walker, Francis Spring, Ramaswamy Aiyer, Ramachandra Rao, everyone are the reason behind Ramanujan's victory. So you all have to think, whenever we are extremely talented, we might be extremely good, we are hardworking people, but we need one good people, my dear students. Surely you will meet. Whenever you are very persistent to your goal, whenever you are very consistent to your goal, you will see good person, one very good person who will help you, who will make you to grow from this position to the next level, my dear students. So the good people are necessarily needed. Ramanujan have met so many good people for his own achievement, my dear students. I hope you find this video very useful. If you have find it, please hit the like button, my dear students, and comment it down. Happy Teachers Day. Bye bye. Thank you, my dear students.